Hello, this is Maxiblog with my auntie Bobby.
Hi!
Best jokes. So what's the best joke you've heard, Bobby?
You! Oh dear.
Okay, here we go, Bobby. I'll tell you my first. Man walks into a bar with a sandwich under his arm. He asks for a pint and one for the sandwich. Bartender says, "Sorry mate, we don't serve food here."
What are we going to eat then?
Does she get it? Police arrested 2 kids the other day, one for drinking battery acid and one for eating a firework. They let one off and charged the other.
Jesus, this vodka's going down well.
2 aerials meet on the roof, fall in
I
love.
love you.
The ceremony was rubbish, the reception was brilliant.
Where'd you get that one from?
It's all in there, isn't it?
Is it?
No. My mother-in-law fell down a mission well the other day. Didn't know they ever worked.
Oh, that's horrible.
And you've got a mother-in-law, have you? Since when? What's her name then? I haven't met her.
Her name is...
What's her name? Peculiar? Or peculiar?
Marjorie, actually.
Marjorie, she spreads well then.
Doctor, my nose keeps running.
Oh my god, you vipe it then.
No. Stick your leg out and trip it up.
What's that going to do? Hang on. Trip it up.
I can trip it up for you. I can just get up like this and go, right, your nose is running. Like, why does Sean Connery's dog always poo on the floor?
Because he never lets him out.
He keeps telling him to sit.
Sit.
Yeah. You know how he speaks, don't you? Yash. Yash. So say sit in that voice.
Shit. Oh! Oh god, I didn't even bloody get that one.
Where do you find a one-legged dog?
I don't know, where'd you find a one-legged dog?
Where you left it.
I had a 3-legged cat. It lost one leg.
How?
Well, we think he got run over. His name was Scruffy. I cried and cried and cried for weeks.
Was he a bit scruffy?
Well, I don't know why we called him Scruffy, to be fair, but Grandad wanted to get him by the scruff of the neck.
Did he?
Yeah, you ask him, I tell you.
Did he say, "Scruffy, I'm going to get you by the scruff of the neck"?
No, he told us when we brought it home from Southampton, he told us to take it back where we got it from.
You take it back.
I said it was far too far to go, so he tried to palm it off with one of their friends.
I am too far for Scruffy.
Yeah, they tried to palm it off with one of their friends, and, well, I cried and he said that I could keep it.
Aww.
And it had 3 legs.
Bless him.
Man walks into a bar with a bit of tarmac under his arm. He says, "A pint for me and one for the road." Do you know what a dentist gets for Dentist of the Year?
2
Set dentures.
No. A little plaque. What did the dentist say to the golfer?
No more balls in my mouth. Tee off.
He won't gay.
What's that got to do with that?
Because you said no more balls in my mouth.
Oh.
He said, "You got a hole in one." What does a dentist do before he goes on a roller coaster?
Shits himself.
Braces himself.
Really?
Love is a long, sweet dream. Marriage is an alarm clock.
Yeah, you're
Say that
telling me.
again.
Bobby?
I've had plenty of alarm clocks.
Yeah, don't we all know it? Next one.
Yes.
What's the 3 rings of marriage?
The ring of trust, the ring of hope, the ring of
cheat.
hope he'd bugger off one day. What was it?
Faith.
The engagement ring.
Oh yeah, the eternity ring and the wedding ring.
The wedding ring. The suffering.
That's right, yeah. Jesus.
Son asked his dad one day, "Dad, how much does it cost to get married? He said, don't know son, I'm still paying.
Gosh, gone for years.
Your dad's still paying and he married to her.
What do you call the ideal husband? The perfect husband?
The perfect husband is...
Will be someone who doesn't watch football.
somebody who doesn't watch football, somebody who doesn't fart in the evenings, and somebody who loves you, whatever you look like.
God, he has to love you then, don't he? Looking at you.
One that keeps his mouth shut and his checkbook open.
Yeah, that's
Well,
my
we don't have one of them.
Yeah, we just ordered 38 quid's worth of takeaway tonight.
56 actually.
I'm sorry.
Get to it.
Should you never marry a tennis player?
He's got too many balls running around.
Love doesn't mean anything to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very good, Max.
Why did Tigger look in the loo?
See if there was a poo.
No, he tried to find poo. Very
Alright.
close though.
Get that piece of paper out of your mouth, you might swallow it, you little child.
Oh, you're used to swallowing. Anyway.
Can't believe you said that.
I was on about food.
Oh.
What did the policeman say to his belly button?
Policeman say to his belly button.
Yeah. He just looked at his shirt and he said something. What did he say?
Cool, you look appetizing tonight, belly button.
No, he said you're under a vest.
It's the most...
It was. Bob. Anyway, it's my Auntie Bobby.
Over and out.
And like the video if you liked it.
Please like it, because we'd be ever so disappointed if you don't.
And that's really a hobo that we just dragged in from the street.
Yeah. Hobo. What's a hobo?
Thank you and
Hang on. Share it. Share the hobo. Yeah,
I know I
share.
look like a tramp because I haven't done my hair.
Share the video. Try and get over 100 likes, and I'll do a truth or dare video. And
Truthful dare. Oh, I'll do that.
yeah, we can both
Only
do
if
it.
you feed me for the night.
Subscribe for future videos. Thank you.
What if you pulled that one round and that one on the top with a button?
Mine or his?
What did you sit in there with nothing then, Joe? No, coffee and that. Well, I didn't want nothing to eat.